From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So when we went to their practice earlier in the week, Mike, we saw them. They spent a lot of time with these RPO looks, and it looked a lot better in practice than it did right there, but they're going to come back to it. They have a lot of faith in that element of their offense.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Milrow. That is to the rookie, Torrey Horton. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A pickup there of 28 yards.
28 more yards.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Looking middle, and there is Horton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milrow. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
Vikings.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
11 more yards.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Here's a run. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Tyrese Knight getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
28-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And the San Antonio first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Milrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, Milrow. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
First pick for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is his own run, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
25-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Third and long. Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's fourth down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that first down marker, and get off the field on fourth down.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They'll run with Walker. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Fourth down, and here's Milroe. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Start on the ground. Dallas defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down. The shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
To be returned from the other side of midfield.
At their own 44-yard line.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Antonio, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field. And we need to check this call. Throwing is Milroe. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down.
1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Looking Smith and jig his way again, and again a catch. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's another San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Milrow gonna throw it again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for San Antonio.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And this is caught. The fake spike works for a touchdown.
Touchdown, San Antonio.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Desperados are on the board. It's 10-7.
Vikings 10. Desperados 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the check.
Milrow going to hold on to this one. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Vikings have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Walker. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
On third down, Milrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Boye Mafe in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That's taken in by Horton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now it's Milrow. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Desperados. a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Okay, great.
Look at play action here with McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted.
So when you talk about cover two, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover two, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
From 31, here is 2nd and 2.
Bronco 80.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, San Antonio. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Desperados move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Chandler now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open is the tight end, Oliver. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here we go. Third and a yard.
And it brings up third down.
Trusting. Oh, looks like he had the first down, but the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, here's a run with Charbonnet. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Now Walker. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. with Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. 14 yards on that pass play there, and that will be a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
A 39-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Desperados have just about sewn up this football game.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad.